Hey guys, I just wanted to film this really quick video because recently I have just found out I have a diagnosis. I have a diagnosis for a physical disability. I actually now have two, but I'm going to focus on this one for now, and that is hypermobility syndrome. I've gone my whole life being kind of bendy and weird and doing gross shit with my body because that's just what my body does. It just does these things. I just wanted to go through the sort of test for it. I was actually diagnosed officially 3 years ago, but no one told me, which was always extremely great. I found this out recently, and my mum was looking up things because we were looking at diagnosis for a different physical disability as well. So my mum actually found information that actually it says I am technically disabled. I've always known there was something kind of wrong with my body, something that doesn't quite work properly, but I've never kind of thought I'd actually be classed as disabled. Especially seeing as a lot of medical professionals kind of don't give a shit when it comes to hypermobility or hypermobility syndrome. There's like a slight difference there. You have to Google that because I'm not going through all that. I had to go through this numerous times when I was at physio a couple of years ago. And I've actually filmed my body doing these things, and to kind of show you how gross it can be. Some of my body parts are more bendy than other parts. There are some people who are much worse and much more bendy, and sometimes even dislocate their joints and such forth. Luckily I'm not that bad, but I am bad enough that it does affect me every day. I do get injured very easily. So on with the video. The first one is the thumb to wrist thing. Like, it looks really strange, but it's one of the parts of the test, and it's just basically you can pull your thumb down to touch your wrist. Then there's the fingers bent backwards. They ask you to push your fingers with your other hand. Mine actually reach about 90-degree angle. Without actually using my other hand, my fingers still go backwards quite a way. I think it's, yeah. And then obviously there's a very typical touch your toes without bending your knees. I very easily just do that. And the next one is actually where I get a little bit more gross, is back bending. They want to see how far backwards you can bend. I actually grossed out one of my physios because of how far I can back bend. So I'm showing you to my full ability how far I can bend backwards. And as you can see, I can bend so far backwards I can actually see people behind me. And then the last one is the overextension of like your knees and elbows. Like, you can't really see a lot of the time when you're just sort of standing, but you can lock your knees backwards and you can see that they are overextended. I also show me overextending my legs on the floor to show you the sort of difference and how far off the floor my feet actually come, which is, yeah, gross. And then I've also showed you my elbows, which I didn't think were too bad, but actually seeing the footage is kind of, I didn't realise. I didn't think it was that bad. I knew I had a bit of overextension, but I didn't realise it was that extreme. So hopefully this can help out a few people, because like I said, I've been suffering with this my whole life, but no one has done anything. No one even told me when I was diagnosed, which is very helpful. Give these things a go, but be very careful, because obviously if you are extremely hypermobile, you can hurt yourself very easily. And also, if you're not hypermobile and are trying to do some of these tricks, you might end up in hospital because you're not meant to do that. But I hope this has been helpful for some people. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.